Okay, so the first card you've got there is the heartbreak card. So you're pretty upset about something. There may have been some kind of breakup that you've gone through and you're still crying about it. You're going through a very, very difficult period at this moment. But abundance is coming into you. So the card crowning it is the abundance card. It's like you've got the world in your hand over there. So things are going to start improving for you. You just have to have some patience. Things are about to come your way. Also, whatever you're doing, make sure you're thinking very, very strategically. You're planning ahead for the things that you want. So as we're coming to a close of this year, which has been quite a difficult year, make sure you're making plans for the new year. So in the past, a truth seems to have come to light, and maybe there was some kind of breakup that you had. You've been trying to build bridges or trying to reconcile with this particular person. Something has come to light. It is something that may have been very, very upsetting to you. Maybe this is the reason why you're still heartbroken about whatever that truth was that came to light. But you are trying to mend the situation. Now, going into the future, you've got the hidden enemy card. So just watch out. Maybe this person that you're actually trying to reconcile with may not be worth it. Maybe they are, they still have it in for you there. So just be careful. Also be careful about the people that you trust around you. This hidden enemies card shows people doing things behind your back, behind the scenes that you're not aware of, and that could be detrimental to you. Things are going to look up for you. There's some kind of fame coming in for you over there. So you're going to be in the spotlight about something. Something is... people are going to take note of you, and in a good way, because this is a good fame card. So you're in the spotlight, getting recognition for something you've done, maybe getting that pat on the back that you deserve or you've been waiting for so long. Things are going to start going your way there, but just be patient. It looks like things are coming your way. Abundance is coming to you. You might even be thinking of doing some travel as well with that card, but there is something where there's, whatever you're going for is going to be coming into your hands. So at the bottom of the deck, you've got that Six of Swords, the Eight of Wands, the Hermit card, and the Five of Wands. So a lot of difficulties. You can see beating off a lot of people, giving you a lot of trouble. So people expecting a lot out of you, and they might be a bit vicious as well. You can see these squirrels are attacking this man. So, maybe you're feeling as though you're in the center of chaos, or you're in the center of being attacked. And no matter how much you try, they still keep coming at you. So there's some kind of conflicted situation that you're in, or a situation where there's a lot of conflict, rather. It seems like you've made a brand new start over there, and whatever you're dealing with, you could have started a new job, a new pathway in life, but people are still giving you a lot of hassles. Expecting a lot out of you. There's a lot of wands up in the air over here. So they're expecting you to carry a lot of responsibilities, and maybe they're on your back because you're not handling it fast enough for them. And, they just keep coming at you. So, you're going through a lot over there. It seems like with the Hermit card, you're seeing, with this card, this deck, you can see this man's juggling things there. So it seems like you're working by yourself. You're working, in a situation where there's a lot of difficulties, and you're juggling things at the moment as well. So they're giving you a lot of responsibilities, and there's a lot of deadlines, or there's a lot of pressure coming in from everybody around you. And you're trying to handle things by yourself and juggling things quite a bit over there. Oops. You've got that Eight of Wands as well. You can see there everything's up in the air and trying very, very hard to get things done. And you can see these foxes are attacking this man. He's still surrounded by all these cats, these big cats. So, it seems like there's a lot of pressure, and you're trying very, very hard to get the job done. You're handling a lot of responsibilities at the moment. You're trying to make things work pretty quickly over there. Things are moving, but you can see there's a lot of pressure with all these big cats, almost like closing in on this man over here. And it's about the work. You might be doing two jobs at the same time as well. You might have a second job, and, the pressures from the first job are getting to you as well. And you're trying to get things sorted out. You're dealing with a lot of people, it seems, there with that... rods cards. There's a lot of confusion going on over there. Maybe a lot of people sending you emails, or there's a lot of communication going on, a lot of pressure going on over there. You've got the Six of Swords. So that situation will kind of, sort itself out. you are going to get some kind of peace coming in over there. With that Six of Swords is having gone through a very, very difficult period, with that Five of Swords preceding this card. It's a card where there's been a lot of conflict, but it looks like you might actually leave that situation behind. Maybe you're deciding to actually walk away from whatever the situation is. There's a legal closure of some sort going on over here, so you're ending contracts there and moving away to a much more peaceful situation, where you can get your job done or you can get your work done without being pressurized like the way you've been pressurized over here. So going through quite a difficult period. It seems like you started something new, but it's not working out the way you wanted it to. There's a lot of people hassling you there, and you're trying very, very hard. It's almost like this is like he hasn't got any control over these wands. They all seem to be going in different directions. So maybe there's pressure coming in from all directions for you. It seems like, you want some stability. You want these swords to be, in an order. So it seems like you want order back in your life. And with the Six of Swords, it's moving away from all that conflict and all that drama into something that is much more peaceful. But having gone through a lot of difficulties. And like I said, there could be a legal closure of whatever the situation is. So ending it in some kind of legal way and moving on. So ending of contracts, really. So what is going on with you? You've got the Three of Wands over here and the Emperor card. So the Emperor card is dealing with some kind of legal situation. You might be dealing with a legal issue. Or the other hand is that, you could be entering something new, signing a new contract of sorts, and working with a lot of people with that Three of Wands, working in a group of people, maybe doing a lot more travel, having a lot more freedom. There's certainly going to be a lot of communication coming in for you there. You've got all these birds around this woman over there. And there is that element of needing to watch your back. So just be careful. You're trying to make plans for the future over there, but you need to also watch your back. And it looks like if you're deciding to move away with that Six of Swords, you might have been putting out a lot of communication or putting out your CV, and it seems like there's going to be some replies for that as well. So something coming on. She's got the rod in her hand over there, so there is some kind of new job that is going on. It might not all be smooth sailing or plain sailing. You might even be working with somebody who is a bit of a bully, a bit cold, and somebody who doesn't really listen to you, a very authoritative figure, somebody older. But you will still need to watch your back there in this new job if you're deciding to take up on a new job. But you will be working with a lot more people. The Three of Wands usually talks about, having a lot more harmony within that work. So the work is shared somehow equally. You're not the person that's carrying all the responsibility. But whatever this position is, you might even be taking on a role where you have more authority in whatever job. Maybe you can sit back and relax a lot more in the new job that you get. With that Emperor card. But like again, you can see this Empress turning back and watching over his shoulder, and she's looking over her shoulder as well. So there might be a need for you to be very cautious on how you proceed. People still, there was the hidden enemy in the energy card. There's still people that are not really quite are not really there to support you completely. So you need to tread very, very carefully. Excuse me. In the past, you've got the Knight of Wands. So this is about moving jobs or changing career paths. This could be about a new job, traveling. Maybe this is what you have done. Maybe you've moved home or started a new job somewhere else. It's certainly been a bit difficult because you can see this man's almost going over the cliff over there. So you are living a bit on the edge there, and you're having to work pretty fast, think on your feet as well. And maybe this job that you're doing or whatever you're doing, requires a lot of energy. You have to act quickly, think quickly, move quickly. You might be doing a lot of travel as well with this new job that you're doing. Certainly, you can see there's two knights over here, so there could be a lot of travel. You've got the Knight of Swords over here, so you might have received some kind of legal news coming in, but again, you might be, dealing with people that are, causing a lot of upset as well with that Knight of Swords. Almost attacking you, coming in for the attack there with that Knight of Swords. So, you're having to act pretty quickly, but still people around you giving you a lot of grief, a lot of hassle over there. It's almost as though you're a victim in a situation where people are just coming at you all the time. And it seems like, they don't have very, very good intentions as well. So on your mind, you've got the Page of Cups. So you're looking into new offers. You're hoping that something new comes in for you. So it seems like you have put out some kind of applications for new jobs, something new coming in. You might even be thinking about doing some further study as well with that Page of Cups. And you might be waiting for news to come in about that. So going into the future, you've got the Five of Swords. And you can see this is about this person's lost their head. So there's been so much of nastiness that went down, so much of betrayal, so much of backstabbing, where people really took advantage of you. It's ended up as though, you're feeling very, very defeated right now, feeling as though there's been so much of problems and you can't seem to see your way clear of it. You could be in a legal battle right now and you're not feeling as though you're winning as well. It seems like the other person's getting the upper hand. Now, with that Knight of Swords, there could have been some kind of legal issue that you were dealing with as well, and you were waiting for that case, and you were waiting for news about that. And you can see there's a judgment that also may have been made as well with that Emperor card there, and it may not have gone in your favor. It seems like whoever you'd been dealing with may have even used very, very, they may have used lies and deceit to win whatever it is. But they've certainly made you feel very, very disempowered over there. And it seems like you can't think straight right now. You're very confused. You've gone through, you can see all these swords are stacked up there. It seems like you've been through a lot of tower moments as well. And there's a lot of dark clouds in the background over there. So you're feeling very, very unhappy, very, very miserable, very, very alone as well, unsupported. And, you're not even thinking clearly as well. You can see you're very, very upset about things. Now, you've got the World card coming in over there. So all of this is about to end. All of this could be about ending a situation where there was so much of conflict, or whatever this battle is that you've been fighting seems to be an end. There is going to be a completion about that. You will get news about it as well. Whatever it is over and done with, and it's about time that you moved on. It seems like this is the end of that cycle. It's very karmic as well. Whoever you have been dealing with has been very nasty. You've got the Seven of Swords over here. You have a lot of swords cards, so it looks like you have been dealing with something legal, or you could have been dealing with a lot of people that there's been a lot of betrayal. There's been a lot of nasty words that have been spoken. They've been very vindictive, whoever you've been dealing with. You've got all these swords almost being thrown at this man. So people have been letting comments fly, being very, very critical, but they've also been very, very underhanded and in whatever the situation is. They've been saying things behind your back, or they've been stirring up a lot of problems for you and making it very, very difficult for you to have even some peace of mind. You can see that with that Five of Swords, there doesn't seem to be any peace of mind. It seems to be such an unhappy situation to be in. Now, you're hoping for something new to come in to take you out of this. And this all seems to be going on the work front, because there's a lot of swords and there's a lot of wands cards over here. And wands usually signifies work or the job. You can see there's a lot of fire at the bottom over here. So you're hoping to get something, a news, to take you out of this situation where everything seems to be very, very unhappy for you. So you're waiting for some news to come in there. So what's coming in for you? You've got the Six of Wands, the Nine of Wands, and the Queen of Coins. So this is really good. So after going through everything, where everybody's been throwing everything at you, it looks like things are going to settle down. You're going to get to, you've been having a lot of financial problems. It's been an up and down road. You can see this man's riding a bull. So financially, it's been it's almost like riding a bull, where you've been having a lot of financial problems and trying to get that job done, doing lots of projects at the same time and trying to get on top of it. And, every now and again, things almost seem like they're going to throw you off that bull. So it seems like, you've been having a lot of problems sorting through things, a lot of difficulties. But this is the Six of Wands. And you've got a wreath over there, and that is showing, celebration wreath. Things are going to start settling down, even though it seems as though, you may have felt as though you're losing it, in most of the time, it looks like, you will get control of the situation. Then it will be a victory for you over there. You've got the Nine of Wands. Keep your defenses up. There's some kind of choice coming in for you, a choice of jobs possibly, but keep your defenses up. Watch your back. You have gone through a lot of struggle and you will come out on top, but make sure that this is the last hurdle. Just hang in there with this Nine of Wands. The choice is coming in for you there, make sure that you're looking out for yourself. Be on the defensive here. Don't trust anybody that you're working with. It seems like if you look at these rods, there's a few on one side and there's 6 on one side and 3 on the other side. There's some kind of divide as far as people supporting you. So there might be people that are, against you, and there's some people that you're working with that are very, very supportive of you. There are people that are there to support you, but at the end of the day, just don't trust anybody. Make sure that you're looking out for yourself. You need to put your thinking cap on and think yourself out of the situation, because he's got a big feather on his hat over there. So be very strategic in how you handle things and make sure you are watching your back. You've got the Queen of Coins coming in. So there's a new job coming in for you over there, and new money is coming in over there. Now, the Queen of Coins is also about being in a position where you're going to be managing people. It's some kind of position where you have to be very practical about what you do, and that is coming in. It is a money card, this Queen of Coins. So whatever this new job is that you're going for, will come your way, and it looks like it's going to bring you a lot more money, and it's going to mean that you're going to be in a position of more authority there. So you could be signing new legal contracts with this Emperor card over here. But again, like I said, with both these cards, you will be working with people. Make sure you are watching your back. Be on the defensive over there, because wherever you are now, there's so much of conflict that is going on over there. You will get over it. You will move away from it with that 6 of Swords. Now, you might have to actually travel for this new job. You've got this Knight of Wands as well there. So you might not be doing this job in this place that you are at the moment. You might have to relocate to do it. The 6 of Wands always talks about traveling. It's traveling over water, so some place where you have to cross water. It could be even crossing a river, or it could be even going overseas. It could be either one of those, but it's whatever new job comes in for you. He's got that rod in hand. You'll be leaving behind all the conflict that you're going through now, and things, I think, will settle down a lot more than what they've been at the moment. And you've got that World card over here. So the focus is on work. And you can see even in this World card, there's a lot of branches, signifying rods. So a lot of responsibilities. And you can see this man's sort of leaping over the branches. So it seems like, the responsibilities will be much less in the new job. You're ending this position where you're taking on more, it's almost as though you're overstretching your resources, your energetic resources over there. But a new job is coming in for you, and it looks like it's going to be a better paid job. You can see even this man's kneeling in front of this woman. So a lot of people are going to be taking, instruction from you. He's carrying a lot of scrolls. So whatever this new job is, it might involve a lot more paperwork than involving working with a lot of difficult people. So it might be a better position for you to be in. I'm going to draw some cards from the Wolf Pack. And let's see what the first card is. It's got Endurance. So you do need to hang in there. And you will find that life is a constant test of endurance. Don't give up now. Greater happiness and rewards to come. Your lesson is endurance. So you do need to stick it out for a little longer. There is divine timing in place over here. So make sure that, you don't throw in the towel. You've got that Nine of Wands, which just says, just keep it together for a little longer. Things are going to improve. You've got the Judgment card over here. Finding yourself being judged by others indicates courts, lawyers, lawsuits, or illusions. May indicate an angry woman or a man. And it says, don't be judgmental of others. Now, if you're dealing with a legal case, it looks like a judgment is going to be passed about that. But this could be also a card about signing new contracts as well. And the Fool says something is going on in your life that is so obvious you're ignoring the impending danger. So there could be somebody around you that is causing a lot of problems for you, stirring up a lot of issues. You can see this bear is almost victimizing this wolf over there, and you could be feeling in a position where you're dealing with a bully over there. Even with this Knight of Swords, it's almost as though you're dealing with somebody who's bullying you as well. Apart from, this being a card about bringing in legal news, this could be that you're dealing with somebody that is really nasty. And maybe they're the one that is stirring up war, causing a lot of trouble for you. So that's why just make sure you're watching your back. Be careful who you're trusting, because, they might be taking news or taking information about you to other people, if you like, and, causing problems for you. Maybe they're not even aware they're doing it, but they're certainly feeding somebody information, and that person is giving you a lot of hassle. Now, you've got the Hermit card over here, so take a break from society, commitment to your spiritual growth. So the Hermit card indicates that, you're doing things by yourself, being very, very focused on your work over there and keeping to yourself, really. And maybe that is what you do need to do. Keep all your information to yourself and keep to yourself, really. Get your job done and just focus on that. This could also indicate maybe there is going to be some study that comes in for you, some kind of further course that comes in. You've got the Queen of Autumn, which is the Queen of Pentacles. So maybe this new job that you're going to be doing is going to be requiring you to do some further training as well. You've got the Queen of Autumn, Queen of Pentacles. So be practical with respect to how you proceed, the ability to make anything more beautiful, meeting someone who will help you make your dreams come true. So it looks like somebody is coming in to give you a hand or give you some advice to get you into position. You're going to have a much more quieter lifestyle with this new job, and there's certainly more money coming in, and it's going to be a job that involves a lot of practicality, as I said, and maybe dealing with a lot of people. So that is coming in for you. So just hang in over there. Keep right now, while you're waiting for the new job to come in or a new position to come in for you, keep to yourself. You might need to do a bridging course or some kind of further study, but it looks like money will be coming to you, and I think there's an offer coming in over here with that King of Summer, and it seems like it's going to be a very, very good offer. And like I said, with this King of Summer, which is the King of Cups, there's also some kind of study that is going to be involved as well. So something brand new coming in for you over there. It looks like it's to do with work, because you've got the rod there, and it's going to be a much better position, a much more stable position, and it's going to give you a chance to progress in it. So that is coming in for you there. So just hang in over there. In the moment, don't divulge whatever you're doing to people. Just keep going on with your jobs. You are being guided. You can see she's got the star in her hand over here. So you are going to get the information in due course that you need, and you will get news about it. And it's going to be a much better position. Like I said, there could be some study as well that's involved. With this King of Summer, this job might be overseas as well, because of that cup being offered. So it could be an overseas job as well, or something certainly over water with that King of Summer, or close to water, whatever this new job is. But you might have to relocate. It might even mean that you have to buy a new home and move on, or move on to somewhere else. But it's a much better job, and it's certainly going to bring in the money over there.